guys, so I am picking up something so exciting today, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may have guessed what it is, but it is a holiday item that I didn't even know to look for or even existed. So one of my reselling friends sent me a post of one of the antique malls in our area, and she's like, oh my God, you need this item. And I saw it, I nearly passed out. But the problem was I was leaving to go to the coast that day, and there was no way I could drive to get it, and they don't take payment over the phone. So I went into panic mode, and then I remembered one of my other reselling friends happens to live in the area and is a vendor at that mall. So I messaged her, and she graciously went and bought it for me. I paid her back, and she is bringing it to Tiny Brambles today, where I have my vintage booth, so I'm picking it up. So, I'm so excited. And when you guys see it, and when I show you where I'm going to put it in my home, you guys will be like, that was made for you. So thank you, Ashley, and thank you, Megan, for making this happen for me, because I know it took some effort, especially on Megan's part, because she had to go get it for me, like basically on a dime, because I knew it was going to sell very fast. So can't wait to get in there and find out how it looks in person, how big it is in person, because from the pictures, I feel like it's big, and I'm hoping it's as big as I think it is. So one of the unexpected perks of being a person on the internet who collects things is that the whole world is now looking for things for you, or if they see something they remember you liking, then they decide to message you about it. So this is how I'm accumulating some really amazing things for my collection, is because I have so many eyeballs looking for stuff, which I'm so grateful for. And while I'm down at my booth, I'm going to do a little restocking of some Christmas items that I got recently when I was on vacation at the Oregon coast. Okay, you guys, here he is in all of his glory. He is fantastic. The nose is a little bead, and this is actually like a little leather button on his suit. It is absolutely exquisite. Okay, you guys, Santa is riding co-pilot today. Welcome to my living room, everybody. So this is the decor that I have up this year, and here's Santa. He looks so good on this fireplace. I can't even take it. He is absolutely perfect there. I used to just have this, which you can see with the scale of my fireplace, not enough. So I needed something else big, because even Santa looks small because this fireplace it's a lot. It is cabin, it is 70s, it is a beast of a fireplace. And during this time of year is when I actually do really love it, because I feel like it sings because of the season, like with the stockings and the garland. And yeah, so this piece is probably my favorite thing I have of all my Christmas decor, because it is so perfect. And then I have this picture up at the top that a nun actually painted of Mary and the baby Jesus. I got that at a huge estate sale, last year, I think. And so I bring that out every year now for Christmas. And some of my very tall candlesticks. And I'm missing actually my felted garland. I gotta find it. I'm missing a Christmas bin. I don't know if you guys go through that, because I'm a huge felt lover. You will see that throughout my decor. So these are like felted stockings. And then on my tree, I have felted garland and felted ornaments. Basically everywhere. So when my son was born and started to pull the glass bulbs off the tree, this was like 6 years ago, I switched entirely to felt. And I actually really like it, because it's very, kid and happy, and so easy to set up, because if they fall and they don't get hurt. And so yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. This guy, he's so cute. And pizza, because my son loves pizza, of course. So a lot of really cute ornaments on here, none of which are really heirloom. Most of them are new felted ornaments that my mother-in-law bought, or I bought from like Target. So but yeah, this big bow I've had for years now. This predates my son, and I love having that giant bow moment at the top rather than having like a traditional like star. I think it just makes it look like a present. And this is a real tree. We actually got that tree, so it's a real one. And because our ceilings are so tall, we get a big tree, which is nice. And then here's more felted garland that I have. And then over here are my Christmas trees, like the rest of them. So very eclectic. This one my son made. So we just did this together. It's a Lego. We both love Lego. And then he took the leftovers and made that. So he's like, yeah, I can go in the Christmas tree collection. I'm like, oh, wonderful. know, the things you do for your kids. Like you accept their creations, even if aesthetically they don't necessarily belong. And then I put a little bow on my lamp to make it look more festive, and then another felted wreath. I have a lot of felt. You guys may not know this, but my husband actually makes felted things in his spare time. That's one of his hobbies. So we are just a felt loving family. So anyways, this is the living room. So next up, I'm going to show you guys my bedroom shelves and then my studio space too, where I decorated. Here are the shelves in my bedroom, actually decorated for Christmas. So this is what it actually should look like, not what I did just for the drop like I showed you guys a few months ago. So a lot of my favorite things in here, like my Christmas tree collection, so this is just part of it. So I styled them here, and then I added some baubles on my hands. And I'm a huge fan of felted garland. I got so many of these when Trader Joe's sold them years ago. This is probably one of the most amazing pieces that I have for the holidays. So this was picked up by Christina, who is another reseller in our area. She saw it at a flea market and she said I absolutely needed it, and I agreed. So she picked it up for me and then I paid her for it. It is phenomenal. It is Mary and the baby Jesus, and the colors is just, I mean, could there be a more perfect needlepoint for me? I don't think so. And this is a very old picture of my husband and I. This might be like 15 years old. So he and I don't look quite like that anymore because it's old, but it's the first picture like we have together that was like special. So that's why I bring it out every year. And then I always put bows on my art. And then down here, more little garland. These are not Walter Boss or Bossy. These are just some sort of like knockoff, but they're definitely done in his style, and I absolutely adore them. I got them on the Oregon coast, and I just love the black and the brass mix. It's so unique and so rare. And then that's my frame TV, so I just put a little silly holiday message picture on there. And then up here is one of my favorite things that I have for the holidays. It is a Santa piggy bank that is so weird looking, but wonderful. And then over here, I have a little collection of nutcrackers. And then you guys may remember that from that video. So yeah, a lot of fun holiday pieces. And so this brings me such joy because I'll sit on my bed and I get to look at all this fun festiveness during the Christmas season. So in case you guys were curious, here's one of the felted things my husband made for me, which is an avocado, because he knows how much I love eating them. So here's the Christmas tree in my studio space. You guys may remember this star on top that I bought to sell, but ended up having a broken bit, so I decided to keep it for myself, and it looks beautiful. I absolutely love it. So I decided to do an ombre tree because this is a studio for me, so I get to be as girly as I want in here. So it goes from like soft pink to white at the top, and then all the ornaments are basically shades of pink and coral and gold. And so a lot of my very favorite things are on this tree. So of course I have a Russian nesting doll ornament, and then I have a macaron ornament because I love them and can eat a million of them. And my mother-in-law actually made this ornament for me for my 40th birthday last year. And then just lots of beautiful pink ones. I just got this guy this year, and I also got these candle holder ones that clip to a tree this year. Very excited about those. A lot of thrifted. Mostly, I want to say thrifted. A few like this one, and this one I think came from Target, but a lot of vintage glass bulbs on here. This I actually made, that little guy. And then this is probably my favorite one that I have. So this is actually a handmade mushroom, and it's not necessarily meant to be an ornament. It actually was part of a display at a conference that I went to. It was a creative entrepreneur conference, and the person who made these is extremely talented, and she was selling off the backdrop that she had created special for the conference. And so I picked up this, but the attention to detail is exquisite and the color is perfect. So I knew when she made them available to the attendees to buy individually, I had to get one for my tree. So yeah, this is my beautiful thrifted pink girly Christmas tree. And then I always add a little bit of cheer above my desk. So tinsel tree, because everyone needs a gold tinsel tree. And this cute little deer. And then this I actually did a little bit of DIYing on. I painted the hat the same color as my giraffe. And so, you know me and a wicker. And so I couldn't say no to this. This used to have a red hat and a very ugly scarf, and I took the scarf off, change the hat color, and now it looks perfect in my room. And this cutie pie gets a little holiday upgrade as well. These cute little hats. Made some for the top of his head. He's not into it. Hates it, you could tell. Just absolutely hates it. But I think you look cute and festive, so I'm sorry, you're gonna have to keep the hats on. Then on my colorful ornament, I have a very cute wicker Christmas tree because of course I have so many wicker things, you guys know that. This I actually got from Target. And then this vintage enamel brass candle holder that my mother-in-law found at a charity shop in the UK. So I think it's just like this perfect little moment on my ottoman. This is what it looks like lit up. It's kind of hard to tell how it looks on screen because the way that the lighting hits the camera, but I wanted to show you guys at least how it looked when I had all the twinkle lights on. So I realized as I was sitting at my desk editing this video, I totally forgot to film a close. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed coming with me to get my wicker Santa and seeing all the holiday decor in my home this year. If you're looking for more thrifting and decorating videos between my videos here on YouTube, make sure you check me out on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.